Okay, in this video, we will work on some problems of DMM Duke Math Meet and its background ideas that are useful in 2020, DMM 2022, 2023, 2024. We'll work on 10 ideas and 11 homeworks from AMC and other exams. If you want to learn more, or there are around 40-50 important background ideas in each topic, combinatorics, algebra, number theory, and geometry. If you want to learn them, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. For example, for this problem, we will solve two problems from team round and one problem from tiebreaker. We will consider, for example, considering small examples, double counting, and triangular method. We're calculating this. Here are some rules in logarithm that are useful, and also from here I leave 9 homeworks from AMC. Okay. If you want to prepare for any math exam, want to learn important background ideas, as I said before, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Team round problem number 2. It says let A equals log 3 of 5, B equals log 3 of 4, C equals negative log 3 of 20. Evaluate a squared plus b squared over a squared plus b squared plus ab and so on. Okay, so try this problem first on your own. For this part, we should use some rules in logarithm. There are around 10 rules. If you want to know all of them, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description comments. Okay, here. Log b of a plus log b of c equals log b of ac. So if you use that, for example, another rule is this. If we have log b of a, or for example log c of a, you can say, okay, it is equal to log b of a over log c of a. Here it's not useful idea too. I've just told you this to know, for example, some rules about logarithm maybe for next problems useful. In future. Let's calculate here. If I use this formula, let's calculate c. C equals negative log 3 of 20. If we use idea 1, we can say, okay, it is equal to negative log 3 of 4 plus log 3 of 5. And then it will be negative log 3 of 4 is b plus log 3 of 5 is a. So it is negative b minus a. Now if we take these two things to the left hand side, then a plus b plus c equals 0. Okay, now use this result to calculate some of these three fractions. Try first on your own by using these hints. Okay, so let me tell you a hint. We want to calculate, for example, this denominator, a squared plus b squared plus ab. Here, because of this part, we know a plus b equals negative c. So if we raise to the power of 2, a squared plus b squared plus 2ab equals c squared. Now, here I want to calculate AB. AB. If you want to calculate AB, 2AB equals C squared minus A squared minus B squared. And AB equals 1/2 times C squared minus A squared minus B squared. Now, if you calculate this denominator, A squared plus B squared plus AB equals A squared plus B squared plus 1/2. If you replace AB with this, C squared minus A squared minus B squared. So it will be 1/2 A squared minus half A squared is half A squared. Similarly for B squared, also C squared. So similarly, all other denominators will be this. So it will be A squared plus B squared over. So let's write here first. This 1/2 A squared plus B squared plus C squared plus, because other denominators are same, if you use common denominator, we can only write numerators, b squared c squared. Let me continue, b squared c squared plus c squared a squared, okay? So it will be 2 times a squared plus b squared plus c squared over 1/2 a squared plus b squared plus c squared. If you cancel these things, if you multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, it will be 4, okay? So the answer is 4 for this problem. Now, let's try this problem. Okay, so it says let M equals 1 to 2022 for any non-empty subset X that is subset of M. Let AX be the sum of the maximum and the minimum number of X. Find the average value of AX across all non-empty subsets X of M. Okay, so try this problem first on your own. Okay, for previous problem, let me just tell you some more ideas. Idea 2 was this. Idea 3 is log. The definition is important. Log b of a equals m is equivalent that b to the m equals a. Idea 4 is log a minus log c. The bases are equal b, so it is equal to log a over c. Idea 5 is log b to the m of a to the n equals n over m of log b of a. Let me write some homeworks for you to solve this logarithm. Okay, homework 1 is this problem from AMC 12A 2022, problem 11, homework 1. Okay, problem 16, again, logarithm problem from AMC 12B 2022, homework number 2. Homework 3, problem 9 of AMC 2021, fall 12A, homework 3. Homework 4, problem 14 of 2021, AMC 12A. Homework 5, problem 9 of AMC 2021, 12B. Homework 6, AMC problem 10 of AMC 2020, 12A. Homework 7, problem 13 of 2020, AMC 12B. Homework 8, problem 12 of AMC 2019, 12A. And homework 9, problem 7 of AMC 2018, 12B. Okay, so I've told you homework 1 to homework 9 from AMC problems. I've told you exactly which problems. Now, let's focus on this problem. So, for this one, how many ideas have I told you? Idea 5, idea 6. For this one, try to use a small example. It's so much useful, this idea. Considering small examples. Now, for example, consider 2022 is n. Try to use small examples on n. Try first on your own, and then you can guess the answer. Then we try it together. Try first on your own. Okay, let's check, for example, n1. Then m is 1, and the only subset is 1. Sum of minimum and maximum is 2. Average of them is 2 because we have one number. N2. M is 1, 2. So subsets are what? 1, 2, 1, and 2. So for the first one is 2, 1 plus 1. Next one is 4, 2 plus 2. Next one, 1 plus 2, 3. Over 3. 6, 9 over 3, which is 3. Okay, we guess that the answer is what, AX here? The answer is n plus 1. We guessed that. Okay, now try to prove this first on your own. Now let's calculate for general n. For using solving this, we use the professional name is double counting, classic name, or we can say changing viewing angle. It means what? When we want to calculate this, we want to see how many times do we count 1. So let's check, for example, previous cases. If we check 1, here we calculate 1 twice, here we calculate 1 once, so we calculate 1 3 times, here we calculate 2 twice, here 2 once, so we have 3 twos over 3. And if we calculate again, it will be 9 over 3, 3. Means instead of considering from subsets, we should consider from elements. Okay, we call it double count. Now, when we have 1 to n, we want to see how many times do we count 1. Sometimes 1 is minimum, sometimes 1 is maximum. How many times do we count 1? Sometimes 2 is minimum, sometimes 2 is maximum. 3 up to n minus 1, for example, and n. So how many times 1 is minimum? So we should select 1, and each of them 2 cases. 2 cases, 2 to the n minus 1. So for 2 to the n minus 1 cases, 1 is minimum. How many times 1 is maximum? So we shouldn't select any of them. You can say 1 case or 2 to the 0, because here we don't have any elements. For 2, how many times? We select 2 as minimum, so 2 to the n minus 2. 2 is maximum, 1 check cross, 2 to the 1. Similarly, this one is 2 to the n minus 3, 2 squared, and this one is n minus 1 is minimum, so 2 to the 1, because we can select n or not. So next one is n minus 1 maximum, 2 to the n minus 2. And this one, n is minimum, 2 to the 0 and 2 to the n minus 1. Now, if you want to calculate the average answer, equals 1 times 2 to the n minus 1 plus 2 to the 0 plus 2 times 2 to the n minus 2 plus 2 to the 1 plus 3 times 2 to the n minus 3 plus 2 squared. 2 last part n times 2 to the 0 plus 2 to the n minus 1. Because we should calculate average, we should divide all these numbers, some of them, over 2 to the n minus 1, because it says non-empty subsets. Okay, try to simplify this part first on your own. Let's calculate this part together. Okay, let me open a new page. Okay, now here. For solving this part, let me see how many ideas have we told you. Idea 7, idea 8. Idea 8 is 2 to the, for example, m plus 2 to the m plus 1 to 2 to the, for example, k equals, you factor from 2 to the m, it will be 1 plus 2 plus 2 to the k minus. Or let's do a better thing for this part. We can say we can add 2 to the m and subtract 2 to the m. Okay, 2 to the m plus 2 to the m. So here it will be 0. It has no effect. 2 to the m plus 1 to 2 to the k. 2 to the m plus 2 to the m is 2 to the m plus 1, 2 to the m plus 1 plus 2 to the m plus 1, 2 to the m plus 2. And at the end, 2 to the k is 2 to the k plus 1. But here minus 2 to the m. Okay, we have one thing piece. Now let's calculate this part. At first, I want to calculate only first part of each bracket. So 1 times 2 to the n minus 1 plus 2 times 2 to the n minus 2 plus 3 times 2 to the n minus 3 plus n times 2 to the 0. So idea 9 is use triangular method. Write it like a triangular method. So I write all of them with coefficient 1. 1 plus 2. Let's write like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2, 2 to the 0. Or let me do something else. No. Let's write like this. 2 to the n minus 1 plus 2 to the n minus 2 plus 2 to the n minus 3 plus 2 to the 0. Next part, we write 2 to the n minus 2. Now we have 1 2 times 2 to the n minus 1. Now, for next line, we start from 2 to the n minus 2 to 2 to the 0. Then from here, we write 2 to the n minus 3 to 2 to the 0 up to, for example, 2 to the 1 plus 2 to the 0, 2 to the 0. Now, the first line is what? Is by idea 8. That here I said 2 to the k plus 1 minus 2 to the m. You can say it is 2 to the n minus 2 to the 0. Here, it's 2 to the n minus 1 minus 2 to the 0. Here, 2 to the n minus 2 minus 2 to the 0. Here, 2 squared minus 2 to the 0. Here, 2 to the 1 minus 2 to the 0. Okay, so if we add all these numbers, 2 to the 1 to 2 to the n, again, if you use the same idea, it's 2 to the n plus 1 minus 2. How many 2 to the 0 do we have? And 2 to the 0. So it will be 2 to the n plus 1 minus n minus 2, okay? Now let's calculate second part. 1 times 2 to the 0, 2 times 2 to the 1, 3 times 2 to the 2, up to n times 2 to the n minus 1. Okay, so 1 times 2 to the 0 plus 2 times 2 to the 1 plus 3 times 2 squared plus 2n times 2 to the n minus 1, okay? Now, if we calculate all these numbers, it will be 2 to the 0 plus 2 to the 1 plus 2 squared plus 2 to the n minus 1. Then, for second line, we start from 2 to the 1 to 2 to the n minus 1. Then we start from 2 squared to 2 to the n minus 1 and up to 2 to the n minus 1. Here, it is 2 to the n minus 2 to the 0 by the idea I've told you, 2 to the n minus 2 to the 1, 2 to the n minus 2 squared, 2 to the n minus 2 to the n minus 1. And if you add all these numbers, from 0 to n minus 1, we have n terms, n times 2 to the n minus this part, 2 to the n minus 2 to the 0. Okay? So if we add these two values, 2 to the n plus 1 minus n minus 2, okay, let me add new page. Okay, the numerator will be what? 2 to the n plus 1 minus n minus 2, 2 to the n plus 1 minus n minus 2, minus plus n times 2 to the n minus 2 to the n plus 2 to the 0. So here, if we factor from 2 to the n, it will be 2 plus n minus 1 minus n minus 2 plus 2 to the 0, which is 1. Okay? So it will be what? It will be 2 to the n times n plus 1 minus n minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. So it will be 2 to the n times n plus 1 minus n plus 1. And if we factor from n plus 1, it will be n plus 1 times 2 to the n minus 1. It is numerator. Denominator, so the answer is what? N plus 1 times 2 to the n minus 1, because we should calculate average. We should divide by number of non-empty subsets, 2 to the n minus 1. We can cancel, and it will be n plus 1. So n was what? N was 2022. So the answer equals 2023. Okay, so it is our answer, and we've calculated this. Okay, so how many ideas did we consider? We have also other homeworks. 9 ideas. Okay, 9 ideas. And how many homeworks have I told you? 9 homeworks. Okay. We have also other homeworks. Let me tell you one more homework with that you should calculate related to let me tell you, related to double counting. For example, consider sigma A union B, number of elements of A union B, such that A and B are subsets of 1 to n. N of A union B means number of elements here. Okay, it is homework. Homework 11, suppose A and B are subsets of 1 to n. How many subsets do we have such that A intersect B equals, for example, let me show, equals 1. Okay, how many A and B do we have that satisfy this condition? Okay, 11 homework, so we have 10 ideas and 11 homeworks. Okay, as I said, there are, if you want to know other background ideas, if you want to prepare for any math exams, there are around 40-50 important formulas in each topic: combinatorics, algebra, number theory, and geometry. If you want to learn them, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Bye.